then it will become a power a struggle on that.
Do it has become more rampant,
whether it has become more rampant, what is worse? Say a toa ya pay any you be true.
So first no be once in a while.
Once in a while. I mean it is what it is. Into no I started free baby and then name
so should we keep on
politically no. And the problem is that akwa is a penifona was no more perpetuating this thing. And the political in Arsenal and Ghana, especially if you belong to certain field, that's a BB tour, they will all come behind you and rally behind you. Say, Sebiota Frache, Niaoyano, Koswane. Instead, say, Becca said, Yanka Sentia, Naya, so Sansem, no, Neo Coso, Ubewan says, I am MPs in the idea, Obewan, and Nea Cataso, Asametra. Ube Nancy began say, Evan say, AMA boss. AMA boss na ono unye police ni na watumi akwa chi driver ni say driver ni si from other driver of okese wakache driver ni say wonjina wanjina at the time no person wonjina no enti wonu akwa yire driver ni no Africa mu the next form. This is lawless. Well, we say lawless, but because of 2 years or no, MA boss no office or wanting now he's doing the job of a policeman and even crampon and a asema did driver no crampon and for now so and in Akwa BB says political power of Ghana you can do anything and go scot for free, but in other societies no own to me at that point in time I mean Rollins aka, but it is something that it is going on. Sisi ya make a course wa bemu I efie mu amanfo efie mu ekoso street so ekoso hwenia political parties yo mo kokkohia mu na se ye kontokwa ye bomma ne ade a ebekwa ko wiase no nia ne political party wo power ne ye bechi opposition parties members ni nyina na ne political party wo power no ye nchom enti in point no say betumia ayi sade na free honuma, especially the political aspect of it, and say betumia yi free honuma, they should have the political will. The police should have the political will to say, okay, this one we are binding pa badnia why and then esi a chu to me prosecute too. Esi to me like independent prosecution team and yes a police for no abai na for mumpeni for no na egu onu na dey to omu continue and say omu do the burden of the government. Emra so say no maybe one ma esi echiche ma nya sa dey what is going on no ebedu baby kura na be worse than what we are seeing now, because from before say there was can before no na nti say CDS is here, but it's here na be rampant and it will keep becoming rampant than we cannot control it anymore.
And Pabusu on rock 102.3 FM. Eyasem sebe TB.
Okay, I rock 102.3 no Pabusu so now we matured analysis and discussions and yedi Abramo. Now I share this idea quickly me pacho we less than 2 minutes. For we mame. Professor Evans Atamils new one. It's coming back during campaign time. This time it's not even coming from the biggest opposition party. Dr. Park was in Dumainke, the wrath of the NDC. And Yebisa kokwa ido wa osi enkobisa omo ena Professor Mills nuanso epe MP on the ticket of NDC osi pakwesi ndum sebi onim nyansa common sense kra onibi obi a wabo the doctorate.
Yeah, opo me da say opo yendi kan kama etie for nte say number 1 ediamono ekra timibu ediebu o hesi wa obehuna e de na ebu opponent say the adada or here Professor Mills fine now compared to others no one you 68 years, right? 68 years opo any part watch her 40 years na yare ende chese niema bebre na ede astate keka opo. And by now it's clear as her papa no cancer, even though the NDC tried to do politics with it. Emra MTN
if you don't have any medical report to that effect, you cannot be emphatic.
Omar Cracker and Yemen America, Omar can say no cancer. President Rollins Cracker and a Nipo D can disaster by MTN for MP and not 10 yeah. On the break is in Ansakrana, Herbert Mensah, unso no Ben Rollins mopa, no so car say Mills has been hallucinating. Opo, papa no ye they are wawu echo. the only people are also mu grieve by now and Nebusiafo. Nebusiafo no suspect.
I don't think so.
Opo, I think so.
He was the father of the nation.
So be it, and he's dead. Opo,
he's dead.
People die and go. PV or be a wuko. Opo, ya dene
no.
Opo, come on.
In as much as you are entitled to your opinion, there may be say, you're putting out on this, and when somebody becomes the president, he onye Nebusiafo nkwandia.
Fine, but unim say Ghana yentimi nko request say yemfa.
Why can't we?
We can't.
Why can't we?
Because it's the sole private of the family. And if you did not there, no. On the way to Maka say I'm fan a medical report. Emet Opo Ubedi president and then say you are still entitled to some secrecy. Opo Wayare Wewu MPP for politics and Parkwest Indian politics. No, it's just like Emra President Rawlings said.
Same way. Share. Say issue the way I see a rage on and on. Papa ne president. Once you become president, you need privacy be because oko chempana ebe hu beba be news. And now nya wana na ogaze say President Mahama anyway we akwo we I say okra o my example as NDC for cry because say President Kofo akwo hwan any ade. Sometimes you don't even have private life. But my question is this is a sitting president who died on the throne. And president dear Chrome has Clinton yare na no kranet CNN dia ba ne yare kro yare
Clinton nane. You see sometimes Clinton nane de buy because of politics or no one say ombe pushing it too much into one person ombe pushing it too much into and no authorizing a doctor and say on fan into Donald Trump ajatum so no so the medical history about opo untimi enforce will be so on fan medical history. No, but the air
can say the person in question is no longer living. And or a former president.
Obi mukura no nkyere say mra any hono.
And or a former president. Dem person ehun ni say enti sadia we are raging on and on and on. Couldn't it be say president who amanfo say oh foul play enti okay in the cause of death ni na silence bibia.
Obo this is the cause of death the background. You see obi a why na agent say obeji wachinye. Oye dey obeji wachinye. Opo papa no wayare wawu oko. Yema yenja no na ne kra enda. Na de aka no yemo ho bai. Se obi hwe no evidence say obi ne kun President Milsa. On providing evidence no. So opo enyesa ye kase ye ko hwe obi a wawu ni ade de obo any papa and opo physically now it was obvious say papa ni yare
that beauty physically that is obiara physically na one who saw yare no yeah. Is that justification say anybody be uchina and obi una de chen
opo there is no justification for that
physically being sick
until me start me ka say eduamo no krabu eduada dance
ebetimi abu
ewo de opo edaman
so your summary point in saying
opo me summary point is
it's
not necessary
say autopsy be ba bontia me
ehun ihia me wan wawu oko Nebusiafo na yenja wo mo sane e ka ne yere no tambia opo how would you feel so ukuna wu na da bia politicians gina platform so na da bia ukunu na yede ne ya politics how would you feel opo it's just like what the NDC did in 2008 no more dey yana politics you see into Ghana politics yana I don't feel bad for the politicians. And 2008 NDC for the yana wo no any isa mobile wo ye politics and you see say 8 years and the allowance say otobo bobaya na onse say coin a flip and na MPP na ede so our politicians should get serious opo nipa wo de nipa timi ye nam ho ya kra timi twahwe no wawu
okay don't feel say is honest mama kwa next one na me so de papa Adia way at the clouds be brabe hangi wiem na asabri so feel say no there is unnecessary wawu a ye manen ko
ba asam no eno na naka no because no ewom so wawu but own say any constitution mu na say mra baby say president who be so as a medical history say den obi bi enfan to dwa ma obi hu because although say oh the father of the nation and I say the president of the republic no eno no nkire say ubi bia wo hu bia no embeto dwama wiasa fa na nyina hu enti sabi wewu amanfo feel say there's something fishy
adentina time crow from boy asem buy and e die kire ma ba Caesar follow story doctor no koye ne autopsy na ɔde bɛto ɛma obiara hu bi because there were contentions. Ebi mu si police for, ebi mu si enye police for.
Yeah, me did say before so the baba bonten no, the family might have had it before. And on munim then the family no reject it. And on so then the beto abonten said this is what I did and that is what it is. Me ni say prekope and wo ye and one found koye because obi na order ne so onye. And by doctor on your own accord no yes okay onimpa no wuntimi amekotwe dead body no mfi ma ye autopsy no obi na did the body no by say ye autopsy no and wo ye so the results might have gone to that person first, explained to that person, the person might have rejected it and or whatever it is, and something by answer na results nanka say ba better about for all you know. Writings na doctor no choro no e na ba abontin but onipa kro so ade no mu na ade na bia na bufu no de beto abontin in such situations you know I mean the family have they have the right
so you also think it's not necessary say
I don't think DBS say can ki de beto abontin ma ayu obi ahun because we would there but he still have his privacy to be protected.
A higher rock 102.3 abusuafo anopabosu so na mo ana mo frane yesram a will be opening the phone lines pretty shortly na mo suma ba mo a couple of minutes na yemfa enwura NDC manifesto launch a so ewo sunwan ni mu na ye hyase de afi General Mosquito so nipa kasa ne de yentumi mo bia voice but we are beginning from the general secretary and then we come to the vice president and the president because nipa miensa memfa ne se party no omudi mu pani. Now let's listen to Esiedu Nketia, general secretary NDC campaign no and some of the tuja
colleagues in Legon called me and said the man is doing for to respond. Yes, I said something is in the fellow solo jaye baby ayebeja osono enunti say 2016 we yebe kuma osono dia na baby a yebe nanu ma sisi atu o say yeja osono no na sa ehwa le kuma efi say kuma osono yentimi so anu ko baby an ko jana.
Okay, we are general secretary of the party. Osi sunyan din ye de sunjaye tie oni dwa osono tie omo ba sunyan be dwa osono sunjaye nana Esiedu Nketia comment.
Yeah, po meet iminya kwenye tie say
yes Saturday move for na live yeah at brain intent me board the entire audio yeah but baby attractions no one
yeah because I know sunyan for tradition mention that mean to me verify say ampa na nyampa but po nsem bi oga say no church socialism ne capitalism when bo say omo de omo ye party a omo say ombeji sika frɛ hia for ho e de ama efre sika for ho e de ama hia for say de be ya ye nyina ye be ye
bridge gap no
if no Esiedu Nketia na adenti na on de ni sika o no mfa bi nche hia for.
How do you know?
Obo
so we need
are you telling me say Esiedu Nketia has just one car?
No,
so more than one car on fa car nche. So be or more than one be on fire.
If you now see us kwase bi ntini na on fanche.
Media be kakra. Opo be or way more than one be on fanche. Opo you see socialist people no sometimes on ma mesere. Opo enkopem that say and abeji scafre esika for ho ade ama here for. Adenti na won create conditions e be ma here ni no. Wonya adwuma aye.
Okay, na unim be be just to beat time na be ma callers na ba muntem no. Mamimbo voices ni na obi a mumfa paper na mun choro aha president vice president ne Esiedu Nketia de an ba bia mebo adura no mintimi sa mo bi me time ni nti moma yentie vice president enso de nti
to respond, one of my former colleagues in Legon called me and said, the man is doing politics, he's not doing economics, so don't answer him with economics. Go on the political rally and tell him. So I have decided that everywhere we go, I'll take one of his lies and explain to you why they are lies. So don't believe what you read, because I only got my copy many of the things he said he read 3 days ago. When I read it, every line, there are lines there. I can destroy that line. We have all seen the roads and the hospitals and the schools that have been built in this country. As economists, if you see something and the data does not show it, you have to go behind the data to find out what has happened. If I have a road and it shows that I have not paid for it through my budget, then maybe I'm paying for it somewhere else. So I have to look for that. The budget has not paid for the road. But the roads are there. We can see the roads. We drive on the roads. The schools are there. We are seeing them. The president is commissioning them. The hospitals are there. We are going there. How is it possible that they were not paid for and Dr. B says that it was not there? So that's the second line. I'm going to Ashanti region and Eastern region next week. We will take another one of the lies and we shall explain to people while they are lies.
Okay, we are Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Pa Kwesi Amisa Arthur. Na yentie fifi kote dia kakrebi nanka mi everybody ha ono nso musimu wo interest ti wo de yentie kakrebi.
Recently said that NDC government has done a lot from 2013 to now. And the only reason why we have done a lot is because we have had more money than any other government. I want to tell you today that it is a lie. Between 1993 to the year 2000, when NDC was in power the first time, the total revenue was 2 billion cedis. And the total debt that we had at the time was 13 billion. When NDC came to power, between 2001 to 2008, the total revenue, which ours was 2 billion, debt went up to 22 billion. And the total debt which Ronnie had, which was 13 billion, debt went up to 50 billion cedis.
Okay, nti fifi kote nso di banke sa notion is NDC for ne aban ya sika ba mu nsam chen aban bia na na wo chirichim. Now let's listen to the president, His Excellency President Mahama.
400,000 jobs created through our investment in public works and several other thousands of jobs created through the revival of defunct factories and the establishment of new ones. And I must add that there are even better job opportunities coming up over the next 4 years. Our government has been candid and transparent with the people of Ghana. We've applied the most potent disinfectant in fighting corruption, which is exposure, sunlight. That is the sunlight policy, to expose corruption. Unlike previous governments, we have not declared that.
And His Excellency, when we
that we will not expose corruption and bring down our government. We will expose corruption wherever we find it. And we've also investigated, and where necessary, we have commenced prosecution of persons who have indulged in corruption.
Okay, President Mahama, this is the second part.
With the people of Ghana, and we have demonstrated that we take them more seriously, even as we come back to them to seek a new mandate to govern this country. We invite you to assess all the gains we have made since they gave us their last mandate in 2012 and relate them to what we have committed to doing for the people of Ghana from next year, 2017, inshallah. We are confident that such an exercise will lead to the inevitable conclusion that the NDC remains the most prepared, the most peaceful and organized political party today. And it is therefore the one party that can deliver on the aspirations of the Ghanaian people. I'll continue to count on you, my dear people, to work hard to win a one-touch victory come December 7th by the grace of God.
Okay, we any member say mailing somewhere on Mampeni Mahama di tuja, and also we are interested in the first audio. Mami Momana Church on some way.
400,000 jobs created through our investment in public works and several other thousands of jobs created through the revival of defunct factories and the establishment of new ones. And I must add that there are even better job opportunities coming up over the next 4 years. Our government has been candid and transparent with the people of Ghana. We've applied the most potent disinfectant in fighting corruption. corruption, which is exposure, sunlight. That is the sunlight policy, to expose corruption. Unlike previous governments, we have not declared that we will not expose corruption and bring down our government. We will expose corruption wherever we find it. And we've also investigated, and where necessary, we have commenced prosecution of persons who have indulged in corruption.
Okay, we need some Mampeni Mahama, Eddie Etuja. I had rock out of Pabusus na Nana, answer na mobile start Yakasano. Ebra na Jumadiani Kosono. There were rumors be say, okay, sir, Ernest, Friday and Saturday, Thursday and Friday near bed ball, Lucky Mensanyum Wahano. Neda be. Friday. Yeah, Abra Congress ne Kosono, and launching of the manifesto in Kosono. And like immense and say we have several calls. Several calls. Say ono e wosunyan. Na we efi courtesy of a Dusipoku. Yenti like immense. Ono ankasa oye quick. I mean cause Snapchat videos, WhatsApp videos then and no the babo ntin. Yenti.
Eko. I'm from Pacho like immense ni. Me wo fie amada sia na menya ntie course no ba na eba say me wo suya na omohume any resoma am say reporter no akwadi sika NDC for sika na wo twa ntro some omo atena se apena ne say omo beye sa na omo de asay MPP amanyogo ba de mbemu me loki mensa me no kase sia me wo madam mpemu na course no ba na eba say me wo suya ne omo campaign no say whatever omo ye menim ne omo ye po omo say me wo hobi mo hwe menim madam mi fie nto mo boaye ntro sa motia nti me pese Ghana man nyina ehu ntro a NDC aban etwa we na de omo ko opposition no mesere mo like mensa ni mi fie na me wa me na mo kasa sisi ai me wa akra kwa benya na me osisi a me na mo kasa e ntro no mu twa no mamu mu bia nti omo why mesere mo atare a me hyanie why mo hwe me ho ba sa we na me de sunya na empengu se me metena NDC sabi omo bibia mu kura e wo ho empengu yankopon mepengu ankasa NPP na ekufu ado na me se afi we yesisemu na yato abama no timu ina mo ntie me na omo keka ina ye ntro whoever oyes ade wakwaji sika sa presenter na omo se yishia FM presenter ba ko na oyes ade no wakwaji sika na oyes sa we mu na de we ntro we na de omo ko opposition no nti mamu ntie omo.
Okay, enti Lucky Mensa a reaction quickly and or the buy. Nana Mamisha say so na Bonitofa, you have the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, opo me da say mamen round the up where see don't catch ya there. And opo socialism there. I mean ye cry higher way share kakra America cry na yeah like somehow capitalist. Me used to somehow because America or me lose some sense of capitalism. So here how opo bi te ho a chese I mean one person obey your money tax especially say in a country like Ghana who pay censor near san kwatel 17% any 20% because I was here Jews got the comma will be a near your money there. I didn't think I'm create the conditions bema private investors abo man now maybe and you money ni pa bebre opo bede private investors aba na doom so honoma better private investors aba if lending rate ninam 28.19% better investors aba we have 24% of Ghanaians living under poverty so that means 24% of Ghanaians survive on less than $1 a day. 24% of Ghanaians. Ghana population in 27 million to 27 times 24. You are looking about 1,028 or something people are almost like about 10 million people. And in a day, in a particular day, you know, sika ebo mubotomi less than 390 Ghana cedis. So you know. Enti omano yeah be very careful. Enti na president no kase enjuma 400,000 and an tenure of office the aba. But you see Ghana na most ni hold some of these comments no responsible. Opo 400,000 in what sector? Is it buying and selling of generators? Because that is the only booming industry in Ghana right now. Opo obi auto generator. Omune wuska o Ghana say. So uye baba opo wadwuma nkɔ so because ukoto fuel ni ade a umfa nyi train no na opo umfa so ni nyina na yede wo de atɔ petrol so no enti but me no president no Saturday no say baby am born abaso no I will reiterate it opo ohwe ye na mortality rate na akosoro so no like your life your life expectancy no opo
said the nyini che
no edro 62.9 which is good. And Obi Bebusa said, "Diana, abani opo." Once one thing, abani hospitals, polyclinics near there now almost seen crash, and I think say Ebuapa because.
And from the your account time 2 minutes from the president's speech, and all the other persons, Sidun Ketia, Vivi Kote, vice president. No highs or no lows.
I think say me low pa be vice president and obviously because or try so debunk two of Dr. B's me can Dr. Baumia because no one but Dr. Baumia.
Dr. B. Say Baumia try to short Dr. B.
So or try so debunk Dr. B's allegations me you know. Number one,
you know, in media journalism, to say he doesn't want to make his opponent popular.
That's it.
In the NDC for Krasa, Nanado Danko Kufadu Funu Amode box they call Omo Nanado cry more popular on the day. Yeah.
But by the end of the day,
you don't want to make your opponent popular.
What I will say, Baumia, who's had details, no, and you know, or making comments say buying into ya. Also, want to be provide details, no. And being the vice president and being the head of the economic team, no. Now me expecting say go be throw values out, but at one one can't hear. So no answer or can't serve na tra. Eti honum eno na be me low. Ena me high so be President Mahama Emra no kasa about say life expectancy. I think say a crowning achievement for the NDC.
And what is you have applauded him there? Say life expectancy. What check it from other websites, especially
me check it independently. Me check it from World Bank. Me check it from CIA. And
it corresponds to the president.
Omono listed 62.9, and on say 63.
Yeah, so in mathematics,
all right.
And
I know the I think so.
Yeah, but what? What's what creative 400,000 jobs? Even several better jobs are on the way.
We don't know, but we can talk about what we don't know.
Well, let me just touch on each topic. Or see, he's been candid and transparent to Ghanaians. Is that the case? And also correction. So, or the most potent disinfectant. And now fighting corruption. These are the issues. And let me pass. But what's
what? And I'm 5 minutes into me notes. Yeah. No, corruption. What I'm saying, like sunlight policy.
Or the most potent
sunlight policy. And it's all about exposing corruption. No, exposing corruption is not enough. Why do I say that? Wyoming is a very popular man in Ghana for all the wrong reasons. And two guys were loose. Even in business, so Wyoming before I don't know pay loan, no way and there. They say Wyoming has been an like euphemism for money.
National figure.
Wyoming
into what is your point?
What I'm saying, just exposing corruption wouldn't fight it.
You are scoring.
Corruption, dear president, or no to say corruption, dear. Men less than 30%. Corruption, dear, more
okay.
From Sasalasi, wafeli totally.
Okay,
totally.
No, that's 30 is one farmer.
Say F, chance when you have
30 F's and you move grade.
Wafeli cry about corruption.
Okay, and I'll say he's been very candid and transparent to Ghanaians.
But what's so transparent about? Most of his projects have been single sourcing.
Sole sourcing.
Sole sourcing. For most of his and only transparency. Boom raso. Your procurement act. Now they also won't do procurement act.
Backdoor.
Now far backdoor. The contract. No. How transparent is it? Did he tell Ghanaians when guy and their friends a Burkina contractor never chain a car?
Kanazue.
Kanazue. Send Manasseh upon Kayeni.
We didn't know.
And the way we know say e government pool
Guantanamo Bay
pool say you be na expose Yankee enim. Wyoming enye Canada Japan e dey buy out Ponki enim. Come on, the president should give us a break.
So Honors officer
Honso are not 30 crowdy.
Okay, several jobs on the way. You can tell.
We can talk about something we don't know. Because I might break down.
There are even several jobs on the way. Mamen come in your minus. Yeah, and also taken up. Now, you phone lines.
Near me, start here free. Say, I will be vice president. You know, but you saw say. They will have to pay it from other source, but in trying to counteract a Dr. B, letter no man.
Dr. B, a budget in Mono. Say be a Ernest and a CSC school man na in him. Tiono a budget in Mossi share budget in more animal and just say in try your free baby for.
And that is the whole enemy how. We are 12 baby for working for and now if you link that to accountability, because we share the highlight now President Mayana or say improving accountability in governance. Now improving accountability in governance now your project be project no any budget now the cost equation for so you your financing project no the citizens of Ghana any ideas where it came from? No. If you, how do you reconcile that with president saying that you are improving accountability in governance? Now, Kasaka why are sincere and open to Ghanaians with all this kind of hide and seek here a war budget nanka semunu. And where change touching on the economy, no say. Building, I'm looking at the highlight and linking it to in some kind. I'll say building a strong and resilient economy. Well, I don't know. I think if we are seeing in the state of Ghana's economy right now, meaning say if this particular economy of Ghana was here or it is as strong and resilient as the way the president want to describe it to look like there. And I don't know. In my personal opinion, I don't think that the economy as it is right now, no, and who dinner say the president is just because as at now, last Thursday, information by a crowd say as at now, no, you track that 70% threshold no hipping, but as at now, because there are no funds are able to me boy for HIPIC reliefs in NTCC, and we have to hang on like that. I mean, if this kind of economy no as strong and vibrant and what do you call resilient, I don't know, president no edibo no ho safohene e wo honom ne dia, then there's a big problem. So many months near shutting it down.
Ukrum factory now.
Me see how many months near we near shutting it down. Is he saying that omwa ya shutting it down no makwatena fi still you twa omoka dia? Fine. So they are not doing any work and they are getting paid. Productivity. Where is the money going?
One specified commander.
Very good, but it's part of the factories. It's part of those factories. You be a nansan penny and shutting it down, or just a month and you're shutting it down. And the president says aspect no be here from also can say banks created the 400,000 jobs by reviving those defunct factories and some banks be partner with them. Well, internet say we no say banks they are not just the financial sector, but you need numbers to back this. Anyone can bring up some numbers from anywhere. If you created that kind of jobs at the banking sector, and still we have unemployed graduates in Ghana, or for me association crescent account there. And then let us say you were a sample bono popa or Ghana. And to me, I think the president he was not being no word no use here. I want to use this word.
Candid.
Yeah,
he candid and transparent.
He wasn't candid at all in that particular kind of. But as a politician as he is, I did not expect anything. Apart from what he said from him, because politicians, this is what they are noted for. They will say all the beautiful, good things that some ears want to hear. But these numbers are not verifiable anywhere. And say President Nagasa say Ghanaians a challenging to say he should prove where those jobs are coming from and who got those jobs now. And then he talks about redistribution and reproduction. Now redistribution, what are we redistribution here? And I said Ketia also seconded that say Jessica Fiesca for Honum de Amawi. Here I your encophobia on says in government no copper contract I see first kebi baba twice. You were here phobia or more nimdia pound between my human year pa basika na de kwatwas and unibi. Sa 10% or say 15% adokwa kwatwas and unibi. Enti no na ohia ni be na wo diskandia man wo diskano wo the project na kwa koma sikania ono no wo bi dada because always kenti na ohia ni ono no e bi anko betuma ya adwuma ni yie no the government will not support him na ya so anti redistribution na anti redistribution there gap so no kra yeah most of them no
no but in as much as I agree with you no there are certain procedure bi on so ayentimi nka say ye dey be mo bia because okope bosia
and nka say wo jefi
ko dan kra bank no be finance am bank no say fa bi be
very good and then they should take that I think out of their equation say mo che sika no e dey ama ehiafo because at the end of the day contractor no no ehia ni obetumi aye adwuma no because say woni sika nti na you are talking about credit rating here and the credit rating any good into now he doesn't qualify to get that contract I bet me on so execute or executive will be be for so kakra ba so bet me anya bi dia hwe no ma na better in life ewo na brabo mu no anon so no belusu with that aspect entino then say I can say there and the government the president on the day was not candid by saying that okay, there were people in the system but unfortunately no the way a normal ye here say you bet me the contract in the no those people no in terms of sika any government believe in them so bet me executive job no we don't have it in the bema omo ye bi da nesika wo munsemu. Then I mean who can say then you are talking about who can say in redistribution no a honum no a bit my imagination na me so me say that entiase o honum enti all in one I mean no mutra sisi life expectancy in Ghana akosro 63 years yeah I mean averagely
say it beat me low but on average
so averagely
63
then
years
that is good so DBS say
and Penana it's verifiable from also verified from World
Bank I mean like good good because over the years
so until from winning Nana Sabrina eno kwa ne ade amodebo president abaso right
honestly in terms of economy or say economy is strong and I don't know what is strong about the economy hippic I mean
Ghana is officially hippic again
categorically Fifi Kwate ended up like saying categorically that NDC ni abaya sika bo mu nsem sin bibia eno so this ye here telescope and say here some special yibians and yehu na bosia na aban ne bo na eba oya sika eba any revenues ya tutum taxation ya tutum VAT ya tutum ni all those incomes na eba mu na no so no ye here say ye koku hunu yibians and yehu say this is the how much government na enya na I think some of these I mean uncandid because I want to use their words uncandid I mean argument we no mjidi say emwa I mean say ube churchemu exactly say when you scan but you had difficulties you have to do this you have to do that nowhere spend baby sikata kwani there fine but to say on record categorically say enyasa anetie nso de I think it's highest level of dishonesty here. I mean the minister I think he's not the minister for agriculture. The minister for agriculture really displayed at the NDC I mean manifesto launch grounds. And all in all no me first say abano the performance ewo economy no mu no ankoye na ne manifesto de aba to dwa no me personally enye NDC nko a all parties in the manifestos no ebe omo de basa obe wi ase na about 10 to 15% pe eno betumi execute ni aka ni nyina is just promises bi ebe ma amount 40 and obi a won say manifestos no not all well meaning Ghanaians na betumi akofa manifesto ni nyina kan ade so obi a wo pa bibia hunu and the obe kind from A to Z no wa hu nia abai party A said they would do and party B said they would do and then no watwe aba we are no watwe ba mako no odebo abai na chi sa but most Ghanaians highlight na the main point na parties no enam omo ba pro na omo ka no eno a omo so eka ho asem nti eno a na eto amanfo asum say aban so obey we bad manifesto na ngaza na be we ase no very like maybe like just about 20%.
Hold on, my phone lines no na callers and join the and sound off the show point. Abusanfo mumfante na yakọ beyond time kakra na so unhwe manifesto na nseme wom no kra sanke take the entire day but we shall be doing it progressively. 508-926-8746 508-926-8746 and 508-459-2673 508-459-2673. Ya be phone lines no betumi afre na also do adwenkyere aba ya keka nsem bebre ofia President Rawlings say sikani to me abe replace yen society ebuo ene anuonyama first na yewo say woni sika woni obi a wo Ghana wo sika wotimi ye ne awopɛ ya dwendwene ya no so ho sanso ena Pakwesi Indum PPP flag bearer or say NDC for emfa the late president Atta Mills ni autopsy de ku no emfamra bonten so omu ni bibia disia omfamra ama ndisi for to be amani omo Professor Mills ni nua be ma o se Pakwesi oye sebi obi a wabo PhD enso onim nyansa ana common sense onibi eno so ye nsamfofra ya dwendwere ho say is there the need still I here say saade an yebisa ana say ehia ana afi yehwe NDC manifesto no nso emu President Mahama o say we provide nebres of 400,000 jobs ana several jobs and nam kwan so ba ana o say womo aye candidate and transparent. What it means is bibi omo ye bia omo di no kretrodo de kire Ghana for na eba se ketasehye ne proye a o say ono ne aban a wako ketasehye ene proye achen aban bia o san ede chese I just say sebi akwada bi afia gu fie na disinfectant they are no odin pa e ma won tefie no o say we use the most potent disinfectant in fighting corruption. 508-926-8746 508-926-8746.
The problem he is having is you are the government in power. So whatever you have done, you've done a good job. The assessment should come from the people. You should not be the one who will be blowing your own horn. Have done the that have been what provided. Now say funds there, and you have to go to you where the source of funds is coming from. Now see here the young question baby again. Who provided? You wanted people to everything to be so transparent and to avoid any doubt. Why don't you provide all those kind of things at all? And he has to come back again.
Okay, some of us we are not convinced at all. He has to come back again. 508-926-8746 508-926-8746 and now 508-459-2673 508-459-2673. Ubetumi afre now so do adwenchaba. Na na mamemra so na mimisa say why doesn't manifesto vote in Ghana now electorate doesn't consider
Nana Kazano.
Okay, you say a seeding Katia, then I am boa. You see, can be revealed, then I am boa. Obo, wait, me make us a seeding Katia. Those we are a bicycle or mine sicana. The mechanics and me, you want to say me. Yes, will be catching a one equal we see nursing school on ma open to all regions but be a nipa bibi mia entity ewo into no by fact in the meet market say no dear mia nti ono so wayibi na se ntokwa biansi wo
ada bi sunyan be koboko bibia ba se biansi
ene yedai ho as
to doom so forever.
And the Paboose on Rock 102.3 FM. Eya semsebe tiebi.
Okay, I a rock na na me fa call away na me mras me ba cha hwan ni.
No, opogu.
Ze ho de me chia chirkrum ni for myself o na ma yentio.
Ala obi abeti na na de em man de manam na commander for drivers is o mo ye demonstration against ya.
Demonstration about
center from is a memfam inimra na omuntio anam ka jom se media ble ye nyina ye to omani ye entimizmania ble number bi ye meniama ba ku.
Oh, okay.
Kakana me metie no kakana metie ne ye omuso mu kokun oso wa
ase edunga ti ase sunyan ni ekum oso no
ele de be de kan se yesu ediwo na ba anya agante we je kwa na e demonstration no madam fu bi so eating region me try no ana obi dam de na de na zi kuma na me ze o mo ye demonstration o se hwa na e be hwa anso o nam fo
yes ka tu bottom and ye de oboto ye bia anya me economy no na nya na na se o se me school tire seven ko for 3 years school fees o obo what's school you free any no I'm getting go for it and say you come to no man
oh so I'm see atutu
mo ma I should see them what be that huh no what place ko petu ya say na tuana mutu o ka somba tu wa so de be yem ma mutu no what be that jo no ko ya juma no moko demonstration say o mo ye say o mo stage so mo lobby ni amba so mo ti o mo se no me ma I said that foreign company o ma go to buses I live GPR let's say I 37 military station obo it one no mo nyede no ma didi huh let us government we pa se to je no ma dia o pa bo ku ni pa akunipa aji wo mu sika cheta tintu papa o ku teska kwa no kwa contract huh na mo pa corruption wo ko je sinya se wo fight corruption tu fu corruption fight daily what was that c'est sugar factory no more don so o se ati ama copy wo fa captain smart le ko o be ko na mo me smart ke mfidie ni siso ati na mo try no who sugar through my banner way so try be on your baby through me boa
yeah
production and ti mo si che me nya through me whatever what trap because you can send this for me mama mo here wait who did that any o ba ka se I said you get me o de be o so boa and o ma put to factory ma say open conform moment wait no way dey no ko tia sinya na mo to papa
Medasi P minu abema ya okay sorry me ba jomo amobas no 508-926-8746 508-926-8746 and 508-459-2673 508-459-2673 ubetumi afre na onso de aba me o simaga krabi na yeah sorry so me offer kwasi jo mamintio
no offer say
offer
mama kinye juma pa mo yesum Ghana mai mo offer say em say mi tie nsem ni bebre na nsem no say ya na aforo yen nti no ya na asem no kasa no kra no adonso amaye na emum ye kan ne say Ghana for mintua nyansa sabju na ye fa ye ho agen ye hu say ndisi aban e ko de Ghana for fashion ho me tie na tie na ya na mo offer say na mi busa bibi mi tie say papa je say
o si sika any to me abe replace Ghana obuo any enuonyama na yewo
thank you asem ni na papa je waka no papa no wote wa odi ya pa me na me ka chew the same paya no wo bo say Ghana fo be hunu nyansa me apa mo NDC like wa be gini party e paya no wo bo the Ghana fo ntimi ampa mo NDC a what is be di ya so ba ye do kun kuma man fo magu ya because of face obi edifika probity and accountability of the buy no and then the party in yes and here apart to no dia papa international wakani na dia yana say NDC for na so Ghana adwene and what you say jibidi na mu awa no jibidi na and on bia poni pa bebre adwene
fa ba ko pet me of akwasi Josu dia no 50892687
kwame nkumana ne yiri fi ho oh amoka sana Ghana fo ba ji atum na so mana adwuru Ghana esinkino bambo ene bambo mu yisi office cry wo yesi kukurum into question na afro dia ma suspend transfer yi kra mo ho no so the bambo ni nyina hwe
yeah ofana sa atamels kra na yiri nya bruni buzi anso yiri na onya bruni professor president Kofo ne president Mahama hanko ya
ana make say amon bi de kunya nyina no onyi na mu free ho enti wanya ade bia ye news e sa amboka say oyiri fi brafo ha wotumi nya kunya enye news na amon lusu totally amon lusu
okay
brafo betu ba etia won papa na me Mr. President Inspector bi na esa mo bu ni tietia na ya no IGP Mr. na wati say pa abante na President Inspector muya yasi esa say NDC ni ene ko bo no
okay
na me fonsia
me da se ofadusi konkonkon ba ko pe sofo
opo
yes sir
me chia tiefo nyina
yeah tiefo jesu
esa wo ka se wudi atia na kada bia oba fresh da bia ada fresh ama asa ai wa babone no oh yomu ye bia yeyi anso ofra madama nika di sosa no abedna to papa so asa ai ha bofo asa so wo kan na wo misa dia no kora ana MPP ya ni abada ana aba wo ni ya jet le declare ona mu ze ni pada so ye mo franza kanini e mo frem yo na endi ye wo ni e koso paso bob bre bia die ne sere no ada won to abetia NDC aba
okay yeah, that's a friend Paul AK or Sofo Kwame.
Yeah, Obo.
Yes, sir.
Well, my son, but hey, me can go. Obi can say Gaba Fako strike. Now, me get me business. Government are crackers at the good.
I see demo and your strike. Demo is different from strike.
I'm go a demonstration against the government.
Yeah.
Let me say government crackers and I thought buses back room say MFA civilians na eboniana
me ba cha so tie a ono no demo na o ka so mo ya
jumantin so ye nya dey yenko ye nim da ebi na AC nei so hono yesere Ghana for change enye change bia na be ko ye ama change bi wo ha be ko etia change bi wo ha
but in the supreme interest of the country
the nation sade ne be bo man nko ade opo
nka ta pass na mo kan na nyu almost
oh, okay. Okay, yeah, me that's say no dey muda ho na answer the point and is some of the new buses about you can create a new station on the major no but e be omo na
say a new story afa na banti I hope say ndru
but some mo yan ho eno no mo yan ho we wakra no akra drivers no buofu no
hopefully the so more union say ya na most drivers no more union yeah because same be saying yeah na me feel say a new job na dey banti wono also on so called station na fe woni we na compete enti say nipa no be fro no more for so be for aban car na be so obeji o mu station
yeah no na I disagree ma ofadu sem fa over over 2 seconds pe
me da say we the bus asona opo aban car kra de ojeba bi ayenche no ojeba bi lodu ayenche no ka we bi aban kra ka wo de hu hia minim say bus say o sikari salary enko achimota odu baby a bus stop will be an onketi bus stop more in Kromo na baby or the bus ne kono onketi bus stop a no akwa kujina Kromo say opomi ko fu bus a nanti ma kujina bus stop ba o ti nya baby amfa o ti ko onketi bus stop enyo bi station a me tell the service station no amuti enyene what you say and na ka okudi ho na e show don kono ka okudi ho nipa ni be fa nanti akọ
enti bas honi de Medina de fa wo de fa wo de fa enti wo fototo a no nya kwa adwo ne so kreti bus stop keke e ma bus na wakra ba no.
Okay, yenso ya das of edusi konkonkon ba ko pe. Abuza for said na manogusu na make no. Ohwe bre na dumi no agba pa onsima aduasa mensa ye de dwumade ni nyina ba na wie wa ha menu abema Konfante e de work and happiness e ba beto so na ya sorry so nyame admo china no pa sign mo bi hia na de for fraud ya bremo me ba chawani. Hello want me nyina so menti nana nyame admo china be build on where we left off na ya share the significance of a former president kwa wankono or china be the disadvantage a womb to the party NPP any a womb to the party NDC any what it gives to the NPP say President Rawlings kwa wankono significance ben a war getting into the elections in December. Okay, I was for ya de dwumade nyina esia ote nana asabre nka menu abema Ernest Ahin Konfante so ote nka me amedi dwumade hu cha me di no wa opoku jamfi obetumi afra me opo national adomdom ye na ye tinkwama ochina ye san ne mu behia na ye de foforo de abramo na eno so ede eno no Mamencha Apostle Vasco Bruni ne yere asaf mami Ellen and afi miankasa me mami Vida Boateng special good afternoon to you and me papa Ibrahim Boateng Manchester United supporters nyina mechiamo mo amuhuru Chelsea no a na mo so abonkele mo akote ahwe no mechiacha mo nyina titiru ne wonderful woman me mami Vida Boateng mechiao special message na de breme no sa bebe pe na sisi ato eze uhuru Chelsea se Ghana line me pacho Ghana for na mo frɛ me no mo fanche me number no montimi nyina so nso to ana line na se ebusu afo po national ne medin nyame adma e be sen share ochina no pa anopabosu coming up next work and happiness with your man Konfante owia ye be ko peace akofa news e de abramo after news no hima heti abegina konwa e de drive time special of which obetimi nkasa me de drive sports e de ebro national still remains the name. I'm out nyame adma ye be sen e share ye che obibia mo amutie mo amufro ne mo amantumi amfre nyina nyame onhira mo nyina nyame e ya adoma ye be sen e share.
Where the beat is the heart of music, is the joy of Worcester. Rock 102.3 sounds different. Where the beat is the heart of music, is the joy of Worcester. Rock 102.3 sounds different.
On rock 102.3 on rock 102.3 FM. Eya semsebe TB on rock 102.3 Anopabosu on rock 102.3 FM Eya semsebe TB
Where the beat is the heart of music, is the joy of Worcester. Rock 102.3 sounds different.
Battery su aniepe umpe obipe Battery su aniepe umpe fabra Battery su aniepe betuwa mawo Battery su aniepe biara o value Battery su aniepe di papa fie Battery su aniepe umpe obipe Battery su aniepe fabra mayanton Battery su aniepe betuwa mawo Battery su aniepe betuwa mawo Battery su aniepe Hwehwɛ www.batteryzoom.com Battery Zoom aniepe
Amanfo mu frɛ yemra me frɛ mo na nya bone BPS company say me mo bia nka yete fiti na kwei say wo personally use and a brand new car bra BPS wo ma bin e wa shemu papa enti na chia me wo se me peka am no soko ato a menya bi wo BPS company limited woni how BPS company say me show bo say e ba shipping and